Hi everybody, it's me, Sailor Moon, and it's me, Sailor Jupiter, and today we're going to talk about the disrespect that the English adaptation of Sailor Moon has received over the years. You know, the unnecessary hate that it has gotten from fans around the world, or at least the fans in the English-speaking regions and countries out there. Now, Sailor Moon goes. Can I start? First off, if nobody is familiar with the English adaptation of Sailor Moon or the English dub or whatever you want to refer it to, sorry for that burp. It was the English adaptation. Oh, try again. It was the English adaptation of Sailor Moon done by Geek Entertainment between 1995 AD until 1998 AD. And it was also done by Pioneer in the year of 2000. Now, both versions are very different from both the Geek and Pioneer versions are very different. Now, a lot of people might ask themselves, what were people complaining about? First off, people were complaining about the animation. Then they were complaining about the voice acting. They were complaining about the opening theme, the theme song. They were complaining about characters' names being changed, location, attack, and transformation names being changed. They were complaining that they were complaining that people who were homosexuals were being portrayed badly. I mean, they were really coming up with a lot of they were complaining about a lot of dumb things. They were complaining about episodes being merged into one, the music, the storylines, you name it. Can I go on? Sure, Sailor Jupiter. Alright, Sailor Jupiter goes. They would complain about a lot of stuff. They claimed, though, that they were hardcore Sailor Moon fans. And they alleged that the Asian, they thought they were going to get the Asian Japanese version. But here was the problem. None of those people living in any of the English regions or countries out there knew what the Asian Japanese version was. Now, some of these people may have gone on and read and watched it in a sub form, if any of them actually were going to read the subs, and then they claimed that that was better. Now, for some reason, these people who complained about all the stuff about the English adaptation were kids and teenagers at the time. Now they're adults, and they're still bitter about it. Now, if it wasn't for the English adaptation of Sailor Moon, no one would have known that there were other dubbed versions of Sailor Moon out there. But of course, they tend to overlook this. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Sailor Moon says, and some people, I'm going to tell you right now, and some people may or may not like this. Episodes being merged into one was not really such a big deal. And yes, some people rejected having homosexuality being put into cartoons or even anime. So yes, Deacon Pioneer had to change up genders and had to change up relationships. But did that mean that anyone who was a homosexual was being portrayed badly? No, I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of, and I don't think so. Then these people all complain about characters' names and location and place being changed. Now I'm sure some people may have known some locations in Japan, but you've got to assume that not everyone was bilingual. Not everybody would understand the Asian Japanese names. And you have to understand that some people will not be familiar with all the areas in Japan. All Japan's provinces and counties and local areas. So they had to change the location and place names around. And not everybody would be familiar with transformations and attacks, so they changed those up. And most English-speaking people would be familiar with European Greek or European Roman names. Now, I'm going to receive comments from people saying things like, "Want to go on Sailor Moon?" Yeah. I'm going to receive comments from people saying things like, "Oh, the English adaptation of Sailor Moon was not beyond criticism." Never said that it was beyond criticism. What I said is that the criticism was stupid. The things these people complained about was just completely stupid, you know. And the hatred that some people have tried to drop on it over many years is pretty sad too. I mean, they also complained about Sailor Says, my public service announcements after the first 2 seasons of the English adaptation of Sailor Moon done by Geek Entertainment. You think these people would be happy with with the other version Pioneer did? No, they complained that there was still too much North American Canadian English lingo. They complained that the animation wasn't good. They complained that the voice actors weren't good. They complained the music was bad. Well, these people were going to complain about any version of my English adaptation regardless. So it didn't matter if it wasn't Deke or Pioneer. These people were out to complain regardless. Okay? You don't like it? That's fine. You think all the stuff that I talked about offends you? That's pretty sad. Okay? My English adaptation was not perfect, but hell, it didn't deserve all the bashing it got from all you people over the years. Sailor Moon, Sailor Jupiter, see you later.